Israeli airstrikes that killed 7 aid workers from the World Central Kitchen Relief Agency Monday unleashed international outrage. In response, President Joe Biden held a 30-minute phone conversation Thursday with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, demanding accountability for the strikes and more aid and protection for civilians. Hours later, Israel announced steps to allow more aid into Gaza, including allowing the processing of shipments through its Ashdod port and increased aid from Jordan through another land crossing. Israel has apologized for the strikes and dismissed 2 officers, saying they violated standard procedures. Speaking to reporters in Belgium, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken commented on Israel's response.
It's very important that Israel is taking full responsibility for this incident. It's also important that it appears to be taking steps to hold those responsible accountable. Even more important is making sure that steps are taken going forward to ensure that something like this can never happen again.
Some 200 relief workers have been killed in the war so far, and some analysts told VOA the strike on the World Central Kitchen convoy was a galvanizing event after so many other civilian deaths.
It sharpened the focus on this concern that's been there for a while about civilian protection, as well as the hints of a growing famine inside of Gaza. And it comes at a time when Israel was proposing a military offensive in Rafah, where most of the people of Gaza have now moved.
Many have been calling for the Biden administration to get tougher on Israel over the large number of civilian deaths in Gaza.
I think the message has finally been delivered with clarity, precision, and urgency. Whether it's been received and what measures Netanyahu and the Israeli government are going to take, because what these first steps are merely immediate reactions, not the full revision of policies and procedures and accountability that is needed.
Demonstrators disrupted the Israeli parliament earlier this week. The protest highlights growing pressure on Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu for failing to bring home Israeli hostages. More than 100 are still held by the U.S. designated terrorist group Hamas. The war between Israel and Hamas began October 7th, when Hamas militants stormed into southern Israel, killing some 1,200 people. Israel has responded with a 6-month-old offensive, killing more than 33,000 Palestinians, according to Gaza's health ministry, and prompting international criticism of its conduct of the war. Cindy Saine, VOA News, the State Department.